Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good evening, wherever you are watching from around the world. Welcome to another special global tennis broadcast, bringing you right into the heart of one of the most compelling moments unfolding in professional tennis today. From the vibrant energy of Manila to the winter chill of Moscow, and all the way to the dazzling skyline of the United Arab Emirates, we are gathered for a showdown that is far more than just another match on the schedule. We are moments away from a contest that represents destiny meeting opportunity, youth meeting experience, and two completely different styles colliding under the desert night sky of Abu Dhabi. Tonight, beneath the bright stadium lights at the Mubadala Abu Dhabi Open, we stand on the edge of a defining chapter. The date is February 5th, 2026, and as the clock moves steadily toward the evening session, the global tennis community is focused on one quarterfinal that carries enormous weight. On one side stands the hope of a nation. On the other stands the calculated precision of one of the tour's most reliable top contenders. This is not just about ranking points. This is about momentum, legacy building, and the direction of the modern women's game. On one half of the court, we see the pride of the Philippines, a left-handed talent who has climbed relentlessly from junior success through the demanding ITF circuit and onto the biggest stages in the sport. She is currently sitting near the best ranking of her career, pushing closer to the world's elite tier. She arrives in this match after producing a comeback that left fans and analysts stunned only days ago. That player is Alexandrova. Standing across from her is a seasoned competitor, a top seed, a player ranked just outside the world's top 10, known for her aggressive ball striking and a serve capable of overwhelming opponents instantly. That is Ekaterina Alexandrova. This is Eala versus Alexandrova. This is the quarterfinal moment that everyone is watching closely. Why does this matchup command so much attention? Because context matters in sport. This is not simply about winning a place in the semifinals. This is about the rise of Asian tennis and the validation of a star emerging from a country where tennis is still developing its global footprint. Just 2 days ago, Eala found herself in an extremely difficult position against Alexandra. She was trailing badly in the final set, facing what usually becomes an impossible situation in professional tennis. Most players in that scenario begin thinking about the next tournament. Most begin preparing mentally for defeat. But Eala refused to surrender. She showed resilience that cannot be taught. She fought for every point, clawed her way back, and eventually won in a deciding tiebreak. That victory was not just another win. It was a declaration that she belongs among the best. Now she faces an entirely different challenge. Alexandrova is a player who reached the top 10 recently and thrives on fast hard courts like those in Abu Dhabi. Her style is based on taking time away from opponents. She strikes the ball early and flat, forcing rivals to react rather than build points. If Eala carries fatigue from her previous long battle, Alexandrova is exactly the type of player who can take advantage of that physically and tactically. She will try to rush points, disrupt rhythm, and prevent Eala from setting up her signature left-handed forehand. The central question now becomes simple but intense. Can the young Filipina continue her incredible run? Can she overcome one of the cleanest and most aggressive hitters on tour? Or will Alexandrova reinforce her status as one of the most consistent performers at this level? This is what makes WTA 500 tournaments so fascinating. They often become the proving ground where rising talents transform into true stars. If Eala wins tonight, it does more than secure a semifinal place. It could push her closer to top-tier ranking territory and strengthen her position heading into major tournaments. For Alexandrova, victory means stability, maintaining her place among the elite, and keeping younger challengers at bay. The atmosphere inside the stadium will be electric. The Filipino community in the UAE is large and extremely passionate. When Eala steps on a court, she carries thousands of voices supporting her. That energy can inspire her, but it also creates pressure. For Alexandrova, dealing with a crowd heavily backing her opponent will be a major mental test. Serving under those conditions requires extreme focus. At the same time, Eala must manage expectations. Being the underdog is one thing. Becoming a symbol of hope for millions is another challenge entirely. Eala has already proven she can defeat top-level players, including big wins during her breakthrough Miami run. But repeating that level consistently against elite opponents is what separates rising players from champions. Tonight will test exactly that. Statistically, the two players have never faced each other before. That adds unpredictability. Alexandrova likely holds the advantage on serve, ranking among the stronger servers on tour. Eala's serve has improved, but can still be targeted under pressure. On return, Eala has opportunities. She is known for fighting through long rallies and forcing opponents to hit extra shots. If she can neutralize Alexandrova's first serve and extend exchanges, she increases her chances significantly. Physically and stylistically, this matchup could be described as power versus endurance. Alexandrova prefers short, explosive points. Eala thrives in longer exchanges where she can use spin, angles, and movement. The match may ultimately be decided by which style dominates more consistently. Another key factor is physical freshness. Eala spent significantly longer on court in her previous match, while Alexandrova moved through her last round quickly and efficiently. However, younger players often recover faster, and emotional momentum can sometimes outweigh physical fatigue. Beyond the match itself, there is historical significance. Tennis continues expanding globally, and players from new regions are reshaping the sport. For the Philippines, Eala represents a new era. She is inspiring young players to see tennis as a realistic dream. Every deep run she produces increases interest and belief in the sport back home. From a tactical perspective, Eala's path to victory involves patience, using heavy spin to move Alexandrova around, mixing in variety, and avoiding direct power battles. Alexandrova's strategy will likely focus on serving aggressively, attacking second serves, stepping inside the baseline, and keeping rallies short. As match time approaches, both players will be preparing mentally and physically. Rankings and predictions suggest Alexandrova may enter as favorite due to experience and power. But sport is not decided on paper. It is decided in pressure moments. Eala has already shown she can produce magic under extreme stress. If Eala wins, it could become one of the biggest headlines of the week and potentially shift her career trajectory upward. If Alexandrova wins, it reinforces the existing hierarchy and positions her strongly for another deep tournament run. Regardless of the outcome, this match showcases the beauty of competition. Two athletes from different backgrounds meeting on neutral ground to determine who performs best on that day. Think about the pressure on Eala. She represents millions of fans watching at home, yet she plays with joy and confidence. That balance is powerful. Meanwhile, Alexandrova carries the pressure of defending her status among the elite, constantly challenged by new rising talents. The final message is simple. This is a match worth watching live. It is not just another time slot on the schedule. It is a collision of ambition, experience, and national pride. After the match, analysis will continue, covering every detail, every turning point, and ranking implications. But for now, the stage is set. The Philippines is watching. Russia is watching. The global tennis audience is watching. The question remains, will the young left-handed star create another unforgettable moment? Or will the experienced power hitter take control? Thank you for joining this deep preview of the Mubadala Abu Dhabi Open quarterfinal. Alexandra Eala versus Ekaterina Alexandrova. The lights are ready, the court is prepared, and history is waiting to be written. Enjoy the match and let the tennis begin.